Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Monday, May 13th, 2019, one of the top news stories was Tiger Woods received a lawsuit for a wrongful death. The story was that on December 10th, 2018, a man named Nicholas drank too much at his restaurant in Jupiter, Florida, the same place Robert Kraft had the sex scandal, and after drinking too much, crashed and died. I want you to see what is so interesting about this story, the day it broke and the wrongful death and more. So first of all, May 13th can be written 13/5 like 135. And look at the name Tiger Woods with the alphabetic order and the reverse alphabetic order. 135. So what a day for Tiger Woods news. The man who crashed, his name was Nicholas. 135. And reminds me a little bit of the great golfer, the name Nicholas. The same golfer who said if you're going to lose a golf tournament, you blow it on the 12th hole on Sunday. And when Tiger won his Rig Masters, as we called nearly a year in advance, everybody who was ahead of Tiger on Sunday put the ball in the water on the 12th hole, getting the penalty, helping Tiger get to the top of the leaderboard. Rigged and scripted. What else is interesting about May 13th, 2019 is it's a date with 57 numerology, the day it broke. Tiger Woods is the star of the PGA 57. Now the story says, let me scroll down to the story so you can see this. The guy's name was Nicholas Imsberger. He died December 10th in Port Salerno after drinking at the Woods Jupiter restaurant. Now check this out. From December 10th, the day of the death, to May 13th, the day of the lawsuit news, was 154 days, right? Wrongful death equals 154. And I feel bad holding out, you guys, but there's something much bigger to this 154 piece, which we've been covering for about 2 months on Patreon, where we talk about sports every single day, and where a lot of people are earning a lot more than they otherwise would be by understanding this knowledge and seeing how sports and news are rigged together. But 154 is a number we've been talking about a lot with Tiger Woods way before this news story came out. So anyway, just understanding the way the news story is scripted, from December 10th to the news, 154 days, a wrongful death lawsuit. Notice when you flip the alphabetic order around, wrongful death is 197, like the Woods Jupiter, the restaurant he was supposedly drinking at. 197 is the 45th prime, Jupiter 45. What a coincidence. Remember this whole Donald Trump Tiger presidential medal thing was by the numbers. See my video on that from days ago. Had a lot to do with 57 as well. Where the crash happened, Port Salerno, Gematria 54, using the alphabetic order and rules of numerology, just like Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is 54 with the alphabetic order and the alphabetic order in reverse using the rules of numerology. Remember, the Masters began on a date with 54 numerology. Tiger's caddy wears the number 54. There was the death of the golfer the weekend before the Masters, which had everything to do with Tiger winning the Masters, whose name equaled 54. So if you've been following my work on Tiger Woods, these numbers should be very familiar. The name of the man who died, what stands out about his name most of all is the 96, the big Freemason number. The same people who control your media, the world of sports, who work by this code every single day. The story was he was drinking at 3 and crashed and died at 6. Jupiter also has the gematria of 36. Jupiter also has the gematria of 99, like green jacket, like 13. The story on the 13th of the month. Remember, the golfer who died just before the Masters died on Tiger's 99th day of his age, just before he won the green jacket at the Masters. This is what this news story is really about. And sometimes it makes me wonder what's really going on in the world, too. I mean, did a young man, a 24-year-old, really die December 10th? And maybe it was part of a ritual for Tiger's, Rig Masters, and maybe something else to come. Maybe the police, who are controlled by Freemasonry, helped create the cover-up story. Maybe they fudged the numbers. Maybe he really wasn't that drunk. Maybe that's just the story they create, But understand, all of this stuff is ritual. Whether it's made up or it's ritual sacrifice, that's the point to take away. Every single day, things like this are going on in this world we live in. And the stories mean more than you think. Highly encourage you to sign up for the Patreon page. It's only $5 a month. You're supporting a great cause. We're trying to build a movement. That movement is growing. If it continues to grow, we're going to be hiring employees. We're going to have the Gematria Effect news. Get to about double where we're at right now. Until next time, Truth Seeker.